Hey everybody, this is Ben Sellen with eXp Realty. I just dropped off a bunch of letters for sellers or potential sellers because we got buyers. Unbelievable, right? There's a ton of houses on the market, but most of those houses are in certain price ranges, creating kind of an imbalance, so to speak. So my buyers, they want something specific. So I'm writing letters as my first touch. The second touch might be social media, or I'll just skip trace them and call them. I'll find out where they live. I'll knock on their door. They're gonna have to get a restraining order until we talk about if they want to buy or if they want to sell their home or their property. In this case, it's commercial property. I'm sure they'll want to have that conversation, especially considering the shape of their property. So yeah, we've got skills, realtors, I mean, or at least I do. I don't know, maybe. Anyways, guys, I got a little bit of a drive right now. Headed to Quincy to go show some houses, some different options in that market as well. I'm happy to talk about Quincy, Freitas, Soap Lake. If you have a specific area that you'd like to talk about, just let me know. The topic of this video is understanding home sale contingencies. So what is a home sale contingency? Well, let's say you have a home that's too big for you or too small for you and you need to sell it. Well, you need to sell it in order to buy another home. You have your eye on something else, you want it. Okay, we've talked to the lender, we've looked at the logistics. Here's what needs to happen. You need to sell your home in order to buy the home. Really simple, right? How do you do that? It was complicated to me at first, so let me just explain. Okay, I see a house that I want. I write an offer on that house. And that offer includes a clause, a document that says that I need to sell my current residence to buy this new residence. Okay, no problem. If the buyer or if the seller accepts your offer and says, okay, we'll accept your contingency, there's going to be a certain number of days, 45, 60 days to get your house sold. And within 5 days, you have to have your house on the market. So within 5 days of mutual acceptance of your contingent offer, you're not pending inspection, you're just contingent. Okay, they've accepted your contingent offer. Within 5 days, we get your house listed on the market, and that meets that requirement. Okay, now what happens? Well, from there, let me just get past these guys. I don't know why everybody's a crazy animal right now. So from there, when your house, the one that you listed within 5 days after you got your contingent offer accepted, when that house goes, like somebody comes in, they love it, they write an offer, and there is a closing date. That closing date on your accepted offer, you accept that offer, great. Now you have satisfied that part of your contingency. So both the house that your house that you're trying to sell and the house that you want are both pending inspection at the same time with the same closing date, unless stated otherwise on the purchase contract. I hope that explains it to you. It's just a few documents for me. Really, I've done this a ton of times, and right now the reason we're talking about it is because it's super relevant in this market. There are a ton of houses that people want to move to. You can negotiate very much. You can negotiate like crazy in certain price ranges, and then there's other houses that are rare. Like, for example, that one house that I had listed on Stratford, it should close any day now. That house was on the market for a weekend. Tons of attention. So, and if you want to know if you have this and you want it sold, it would be like a 1 to 2 acre property, little manufactured home with the shop. Well put together, all that. I believe that one was $375. That went really fast. Can you get other stuff for $375? Yeah, but if you're looking at 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes on single level, there's a ton of them, and they're sitting on the market. So maybe, just maybe, you can write an offer. And if you're afraid to write an offer because your house would have to be contingent, well, guess what? There's only like 15 houses in Moses Lake. I'm not talking about Ephrata, Soap Lake, Quincy, Othello. I'm not talking about those areas. I'm only talking about Moses Lake. There's only 15 houses that you have to compete with between 600,000 and 700,000. So if you check a lot of boxes with buyers that are in that price range, you could actually have a hot property and a fast contingency and make a deal on your contingent sale. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Let me know if any of that makes sense. If it doesn't, give me a call. I would love to explain to you or even do a follow-up video. Love you guys. Wish me safe travels. Talk to you soon.